Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Hopefully you had a productive week and that you're looking forward to get your weekend started. But first, a new challenge is upon us and it's another one of those where you either have the team or you don't have the team, because it's Tuskens challenge and same like Gungans, there's only 5 in the game, so there isn't really any flexibility in terms of what you can do. So it's either you have them or you don't. In terms of the minimum requirements for today, I'm not sure, but definitely because of the whole sortie thing that she's got going on with her protection up, I'm not sure low gear will be enough to get through her in the end, or even to survive all those AoEs, because these droids, surprisingly, they can hit pretty hard. Anyway, as always, I'll cover the modifiers and defeats first and then show you the battles, so YouTube chapters below if you want to skip ahead. Spoiler alert, for the most part, full autoplay today, so if you do have Tuskens, hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult for you. It just takes a minute or two to get through sortie in the end. Now, in terms of the team itself, again, sortie lead, BB-8, right, doesn't look a whole lot, but they're quite durable because of the whole VIP mechanic. And then as well, I think IG can hit pretty hard as well for some reason. He seems very juiced up in this one. In terms of feats, either you have Tuskens or you don't, right? Winning with a full Tusken team. Now, on the positive side, no ambushed feat here, right? Because remember, sometimes when we have a Tusken challenge, they give us also that feat where we have to inflict ambush 100 times. And then if you don't have Tuskens, that ambush feat always is a bit annoying with, Boba, Son of Django or something, right? So at least on the positive side, we don't have the ambush feat, but we do have the bring balance feat, which is, very flexible. Just put in whatever you've got. I'm sure you can find something in your roster to at least get this done on tier 10 and then maybe Tusken one on tier 6. Okay, now in terms of the modifier, not really a whole lot to say here today, really. Just maybe point out with the Kashyyyk modifier that whenever a unit is debuffed, they recover 10% protection. And why am I mentioning this? Because remember, Tuskens are all about landing damage over time on the enemy. So every time you land damage over time on them, they gain, they recover 10% protection. So this actually kind of works against you in one way, but for the most part, it just prolongs the battle, really. That's it. Now, in terms of the Tusken modifier, does a lot of things. The most obviously important is the ambushed mechanic. So the weakest enemy gets ambush applied on them, and then we can ignore the taunt to target that enemy. So you will just want to keep targeting whoever's got ambushed just to get more stacks of momentum as well. So that's nice, obviously, to have. In terms of droid modifier, not much else to say here. We all know it's a bit underwhelming. It doesn't do a whole lot. Alright, let's do the Tusken battle first and then we'll do the bring balance later. So again, Tuskens, you either have them or you don't. Mine are all Relic 5, I guess for the raid, right? When they were used in the raid, although apparently they were, if I remember correctly, they were not that great actually. So hopefully you do have Tuskens to, some level. And then yeah, just hit full autoplay. The only thing, like, I was moving target to whoever was ambushed, because AI is not very clever sometimes with moving the target. Just keep hitting whoever's got ambushed. You gotta get obviously through the spare part first, which is the revival from sortie. Once that is out of the way, then you can just keep hitting everybody else. And as you can see, that little bit protection recovery they get is extending the battle a little bit too much, but for the most part, getting rid of the sides wasn't too bad. It's only once you get to the sortie, because every time you hit her, right, she's gaining protection up and she's very tanky. So the only way to get through her protection up is the, I think, middle special from Warrior, when she dispels buff. So she will dispel buff and deal damage, dispel buff and deal damage. So that's why it takes a while that you get through all that, through all the protection up, but eventually Warrior gets through her after, what was it, like 5 or 6 minute battle. So at least it was full autoplay after everybody were down, so not too bad, I guess. And another auto battle for a bring balance. Again, you can use anything you like here. I just thought for fun use 501st with Malak in there, because obviously we do have to have one dark side and one light side surviving. So Malak, for the most part, should be able to survive this because all the fear and drains he's got. And obviously the whole 501st, they're durable as well. And John Skywalker juicing up his offense for all these buffs the enemy is getting as well. So he'll start hitting pretty hard as well. And we don't have to worry about obviously sortie nonsense because yeah, Rex was like pew pew. He doesn't care about the whole her VIP mechanic and nonsense. There we go. Bun for them, and this will now complete for me as well here. Bring balance feat, but again, you can pretty much use anything you want here. This is just what I like, what I used here, just for fun. You know, I always try to put some things that could be fun. Now, the good thing is, because of this, was it era battles or whatever they're called now, that gives us some extra shards for these new clones. I can actually complete now tier 3 instead of tier 2 for the marquee feat because I have CX2 now at 4 stars up as well. So it's gonna again use John Skywalker, get in there, hit autoplay, and that should be it. So a bit of a benefit, I guess, for us free to play as well with these air battles without, you know, spending any crystals. We get to do tier 3 instead of tier 2 of the marquee event. So this is pretty nice. And that's it, guys. That's all for this video. A very kind of quick one today because it's not a whole lot really going on. It's not very challenging event, to be honest. Bring balance, you can do whatever. And then for Tuskens, you either have them or you don't. So there isn't really a whole lot to talk about in terms of strategy. Just hit full autoplay and let Warrior do her thing and eventually get through sortie. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.